Found him. He's in the building. He's upstairs. On me? He's in dumpster.
Pretend you don't know where he is.
Inside there. Nice.
Bro, I need gold, bro. I want to get that gold out of that vending machine. Let me get a chest so I
How
can
much
get the
is
gold.
it? How much is it?
You can't just loot. I'm just trying to. It's 400 gold. I'm trying to get the gold.
How much
Yeah,
is
you're
it?
not gonna get that much gold on Arena.
How much is it?
I need a gold right there.
400. Reboot. Go, we're going. Bro, we need to go.
Bro, freak
contest
that
them.
reboot, bro. I'm
No.
going for that dang shotgun.
That shotgun is really. Oh, you're gonna have a bounty. It's a quick way to get some extra kills, but.
No, we need to go. I'm trying to find this guy. Don't worry about the gold rocket.
You can buy it in a couple of other games.
Like it's gonna be in his, like the same thing is gonna be in the vending machine, bro.
No.
You realize it don't work like that, right?
Yeah, no.
You do realize that, right?
Is it that side, right? Good grief.
There.
So why what we keep doing and leaving?
One dead.
See him?
Why is it blue?
Ethan, come get your laundry.
Oh, I lived right here, bro. In bush.
Got lasered. I just got lasered. How am I medkit?
Just killed him with a DMR.
He trampled you.
Y'all kill all of them or what?
I killed 2 of them.
Nope.
They're rezzing.
We have to tell everyone we just switched.
Well, yeah, they already rezzed.
For just $30.
I've already told them.
$30? That's awesome.
It's their best unlimited price ever.
For $30 a line, I'm switching
Fun.
now. The network you want, the price you love, only from Verizon. Seeing a wrestler hit their finisher in the rain is entertaining, but seeing them hit
49
their
blue.
finisher in public is
On me.
even better. A few years before making his
140?
return, Goldberg was part of
140 blue.
Wrestling Night, which was being hosted by the Miami Marlins baseball team.
Dead.
The master of the jackhammer also
Nice,
had
I'm
the honor
healing
of
up.
throwing the first pitch.
Frick,
He gave
behind,
it the
behind.
throw, but some guy in a purple shirt started mocking.
Finish your kill, finish your kill.
Goldberg didn't appreciate the
Watch out,
purple shirt guy's
Good
humor
trigger.
and mowed him down.
Bro, move, bro, move.
I moved.
Bro.
Pretty well. WWE should consider signing him
Nice.
to a contract. In 2012, WWE was hosting a press
You guys can
conference
move
on
right
top
here.
of
Bro,
the
Hunter,
most building in the
or
world for a
Coco,
change.
bro, you about gave me a
A
kill right
ton
there,
of
bro. I'll
wrestlers
be so
in
mad,
the
bro.
conference, including John Cena.
Get out of the way next time when you're not.
Interrupted
Don't focus on
Kane.
getting the
The
res.
Big Red Machine knocked Cena's hat off and then tried to chokeslam him. The leader of the C Nation wasn't having any of it and quickly turned things around
Watch out.
and sent Kane crashing through a table
They-
with an
they-
attitude
they
adjustment.
didn't
This
see you?
wasn't even the worst part.
They're gonna beat me.
The most embarrassing part was having to crawl away.
They
after
missing
being
every
beaten up
shot.
in front of everyone.
Ooh,
Shawn
I just got
Michaels was just trying to enjoy a San Antonio Spurs game.
Yeah,
but
right. Shit, they're missing every shot you get beat.
The Spurs
She
mascot,
did.
the Coyote, had gotten attacked by the rival team's mascot, the Bobcat. Shawn Michaels' iconic
Yeah, they're both on me with
I
SMG.
can't do anything.
Michaels gave the
I
Bobcat
can't either.
ancient music, which is more than
132 on the
just a
skid on me.
mascot package. Mr. WrestleMania checked on the Coyote, and
I got
Michaels
a
was given
SMG.
a round of applause. After becoming the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee, Kane started spending a lot
You
of
got
time
enough
with Mike,
gold for
but
it?
not in the usual WWE way.
No.
During one speech,
Someone
a
dropped it.
stagehand told Kane
What
that
a
he needed
showcase,
to wrap
bro.
up his
Yeah.
presentation. There are a few ways Kane could have handled the situation. One option would have been to relax and check
Do you have a
out
shotgun?
Fubar.
You-
Fubar is an awesome place to hang out with friends and meet new people. There are games to play,
I can see
points
through
to
the wall
earn,
right here, bro.
and features to unlock. It's also a great hub for wrestling fans, so go to fubar.com/TOC and sign up for free today. Link is in the
Oh, I
pinned
can't,
comment
we
below.
killed
I
that
just
kid.
did.
They rebooted.
Once you sign up, and thank you to Fubar for sponsoring this
Not
video.
different, bro. I'm
Getting
trying to
back
keep these
to
kids.
you might be
Dip,
there,
just
but
dip.
he's still the Big Red Machine.
Just dip.
No.
Put on his mask and then chokeslam the stagehand through a table. Man, I wish this kind of stuff happened in my local government. Shortly before
Oh,
the
so I killed one, bro.
Hall of Fame, Kurt Angle made an appearance
You might
on
get your kill.
ESPN's Sports Center.
Nah, it's not
Whoever
giving me
helps
points
had
to the whole thing, you did already.
to put him in an ankle lock. I don't know what this guy was thinking, but Kurt agreed and executed
I'm gonna
his
play
mission.
that.
I thought it was your underwear.
The host tapped out within
Okay,
seconds,
so we can
and
play
it
one more
sounds like
thing.
Kurt Angle made the
No,
guy's
you
leg
don't
back.
That leg is
Whoa!
better start tapping. I'll get it harder.
I'll see ya.
You hit
I
it
switched
tight.
tomorrow, so I
To
won't
celebrate
be
his
able
25th anniversary in WWE, The Undertaker made a surprise appearance on The Tonight Show. Since it was around Thanksgiving time, a turkey was also there. Perhaps because the turkey reminded the dead man of the gobbledygooker, The Undertaker decided to give the bird a tombstone pile driver, which was pretty satisfying to see. By the way, that was actually former Raw General Manager Brad Maddox wearing the turkey costume. There is one thing you never want to say to a wrestler, and that's that WWE is fake. A few people did, and you can see what happened to them by watching the video on screen.
Be exuberant, be electrifying, be iconic. In the all-electric Lyric, order yours.
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. The Globe Ultra.
Size does matter, especially in WWE. The company is called the Land of the Giants, and for good reason. Some of the tallest wrestlers of all time have performed there. However, wrestling does have a habit of over-exaggerating wrestlers' heights. There's a number of WWE stars who aren't nearly as tall as the company says they are. We did a bit of digging to find out who the actual tallest WWE wrestlers are, so with that, number 10, Kurgan, 6 foot 11 inches. WWE would often refer to the Canadian Giant as exactly 7 foot tall. While they were close, Kurgan's actual height was 6 foot 11. He debuted in 1997 as a member of the Truth Commission called the Interrogator. Once the group disbanded, Kurgan would join a new faction called the Oddities. While some will say that the stable was awful, the others slam. In 1999, Kurgan was released from WWE. Since then, he's become an actor and has been quite successful, appearing in movies like 300, Pacific Rim, and Deadpool 2. Number 9, Eli Cottonwood, 7 foot. Competing as one of 8 rookies on NXT season, more of a literal sense than a figurative one. Originally a basketball player, Cottonwood didn't have much wrestling experience when he debuted in WWE. This ultimately led to him being the second person eliminated from the competition by his basketball dad. Number 8, Jackson Andrews, 7 foot. You may not remember this giant, as he was only on TV for about a month. In late 2010, Tyson Kidd introduced his personal bodyguard, a man named Jackson Andrews. After only a few weeks, though, Andrews would be sent back to development and ultimately released in 2011. There is some debate whether Jackson Andrews was a true 7-footer, but his college basketball stats do say 7 foot. Additionally, Andrews was charged with steroid possession, and reports also said he was 7 foot tall. While his career may have been abrupt, Jackson Andrews, number 7, Big Show, 7 foot. Throughout his career, WWE's been pretty accurate with Big Show's height. Big Show was born with a disorder called acromegaly, which is the reason he's so large. By age 12, the Big Show already stood at 6 foot 2 inches tall. While in school, the world's largest athlete played football, basketball, and was even a cheerleader at one point. Eventually, Big Show found his way into wrestling and began his career in WCW before joining the WWE in 1999. Unlike the other giants we've mentioned so far, Big Show has had a lengthy and decorated career in WWE. Even today, while he doesn't wrestle full-time, Big Show is still competing. Because of both his massive height and prestigious career, Big Show will go down as one of the greatest giants in wrestling. Number 6, Andre the Giant, 7 foot, 3 foot 4 inches. Andre himself even contradicted the 7 foot. Even though he wasn't as tall as WWE said he was, Andre was still a spectacle, and even non-wrestling fans were amazed by his size. He sadly passed away at the age of 46, but his legacy has lasted the test of time. Even today, people still know who Andre the Giant is, and he's arguably one of the most famous wrestlers of all time. Number 5, the Great Khali, 7 foot, 1 inch. Like the Big Show, the Great Khali was also born with acromegaly, which led to his incredibly tall stature. Also like Big Show, WWE has been mostly accurate when it comes to the Indian Giant's height. In the early 2000s, Khali moved to the US to become a wrestler and would eventually be signed by WWE. He made a huge impact right away by manhandling The Undertaker and later winning the World Heavyweight Championship. As time went on though, the Great Khali went from being a gigantic, powerful monster to a silly comedic character. In 2014, Khali left WWE, but still makes appearances from time to time, and every time he returns, his height is always breathtaking. Number 4, Giant Silva, 7 foot 2 inches. Born in Brazil, WWE debuted due to the match height and strength, until 3 inches. If you're a current WWE fan, you're pretty lucky. Right now, one of the tallest men in the company's history is making regular appearances. He began as a basketball player. When he first started, he made his official. The 7'3" giant has wrestled at several untelevised NXT events. It'll be exciting to see Almost make his official in-ring debut, and like the man himself, it's gonna be huge. You likely aren't familiar with this giant. That's because he only wrestled one WWE match in 1986, and it wasn't even televised. The story goes that in the mid-80s, when Andre the Giant was a huge star for the WWE, WWE's rival at the time, the AWA, decided to get a giant of their own. They chose a man named John Harris, and even though his skills in the ring were lacking, he was taller than Andre. Not wanting to be the company of the smaller giant, WWE made Harris an offer and brought Jorge Gonzalez, Jack Gonzalez's real name, suffered from. And number 1, Giant Gonzalez, 7 foot 7 inches. Even though WWE's claim that Gonzalez stood 8 feet tall isn't true, he is still the tallest person to ever wrestle for the company. Jorge Gonzalez, Jack Gonzalez, already stood 6 foot 4 inches. This made him a natural fit for basketball, but due to a serious knee injury, the Giant had to retire prematurely. Gonzalez got his start in wrestling in 1990, working for WCW, but jumped over to WWE in 1993. He debuted during the Royal Rumble match and would go on to have a match against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 9. Despite being an absolute spectacle, Jack Gonzalez would spend less than a year in WWE due to his contract expiring in October 1993. The Giant wrestled for a couple more years, but because of health issues, he had to retire in 1995. Gonzalez would go back to his home country of Argentina, spending his post-wrestling duty.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait.
All right, now it's time to shine. Why you sweating so hard, son? You okay?
Yeah, I just had a bad dream, so I'm still kind of shaky.
Oh, so that's why you have the paper towels in your hand.
Yeah, exactly. What are you doing on my computer, though?
Oh, I was about to Google that new restaurant, Pork Hub. Karen said they have the best pork in the state.
How about I just Google it on my phone real quick? That'll be faster.
Oh, I'll just use the computer, sweetheart. I'm already on Google, and the phone is too small for my eyes anyway.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna just go for a run then. I'll be back later.
Don't be silly. Stay right here. We can look at the menu together. You can go run after.
Okay, then.
She's about to see all my weird fantasies now. I'm doomed.
All right, here I go. It's been forever since I used this thing.
I can't go out like this. I gotta do something.
Poems to read to your mom?
Huh?
Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome, Mom.
He's such a sweet boy.
But how? Now you owe me one, nephew.
All right, now it's time to shine. Why?
Pizza dough! Pizza sauce! Mozzarella! Pepperoni! Perfect! Pizza dough! Pizza sauce!
is death diving. These are some of the most talented death divers on the entire planet, crushing it off of nearly 40 feet. And then there's me, just a little pipsqueak whose only goal is to send the death dive off of the tall platform. Luckily, there are 2 different clips that I can use to work my way up. So I did this one that was about 20 feet, and then the next one I want to do is about 30 feet. But I was beyond terrified, so luckily I convinced my buddy Gilead to send it with me. And after I got this one, there was nothing else left for me to do except send it from the top.
All right, boys, what y'all think? I think you got it? Yep. 2, 1.
I was so relieved whenever I finally sent it, and I was so stoked because Gilead followed me up right after. I can't wait to send some more death dives in the future. This is death diving.
Bronny James isn't LeBron's best kid. LeBron's son Bronny has drawn all media attention. He made most people forget that LeBron has another son. LeBron James has been dominating the NBA for 19 years, being one of the most athletically gifted people in the entire world. And when you're a son to one of the GOATs, they expect the same thing from you. So when LeBron had Bronny, everybody thought he was the next great in the NBA. But as we've seen him grow up, scouts say he's not even a first-round pick. Even saying the only reason he would be drafted is in the hopes of a 40-year-old LeBron following him along. So with Bronny not living up to the James name, who's LeBron gonna pass the torch to? Luckily, he has a 13-year-old son named Bryce Maximus. And NBA scouts are going as far to say he's a better prospect than Bronny in all aspects of the game, especially shooting the ball. So hopefully as he continues to get older, we'll be able to see him throw down windmills like his old man. Have you heard that? Bronny James.
Si te pido un beso, vendámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo. Llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, esto estás mirándolo. Sabe que tu corazón conmigo te hace bam bam. Sabe que esa beba está buscando de mi bam bam. Me pruebas de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empezamos lento, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas con esa destreza, veo que eres malicia con delicadeza. Si te pido un beso.
$100 if you can backflip on 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's not fair.
You don't get the $100.
No.
$100 if you can backflip on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh!
I saw you try to go for the 100.
Me, man.
Backflip?
No. Oh!
$100 if you can backflip on 3. 1, 2. No money. $100 if you do a standing tuck on 3. 1, 2, 3. No, why you got? Look at that bird. Where? $100 if you.
Okay, down.
What would happen if you stayed on the battle bus? You're probably thinking that if you stay on the battle bus instead of jumping out, the game will force you off when the bus reaches the edge of the map. While you may be right, there is a loop.
When I was 12 years old, I told my mom.
What would happen if you stayed on the battle bus? You're probably thinking that if you stay on the battle bus instead of jumping out, the game will force you off when the bus reaches the edge of the map. While you may be right, there is a loophole I found that you can use to go inside the bus and actually see the bus driver. So it let me pass the island, but okay. Oh, E to enter? Hold on. Wait, I'm literally going inside the battle bus right now, dude. Wait, is this what the inside looks like? Dude, that's where I sit? Okay, over here. Wait, is that the bus driver? Hold on. Wait, no way. The bus driver. What would happen if you stayed on the battle bus?
When I was 12 years old, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I'm going to have some money one day, and I'm going to buy you a Mercedes, and I did. When I came and I asked my grandmother, I said, Granny, what do you want? I said, you want me to buy you a car and teach you how to drive? She said, no, son, I don't want that. I said, Granny, do you want jewelry? She said, no, son, I don't want that. She said, son, I want a decent house. I said, Granny, what is a decent home? And I remember it like yesterday, and it was 30 plus years ago. She said, son, I want to go to bed one night. And she said, I want God to let it rain as hard as he possibly can.
In today's practice, everyone tried partner tricks. Sarah did a double twist in my arms, and I got so happy I threw her back down. And then the DD squad boys got a little jealous, so they gave it a shot. After that, Luke decided to do a flip over Sarah, and Sarah decided to be a roly-poly-oly. And it's a good thing she knows how to do the splits, because she'll need it for the next one. We decided that wasn't the most ideal landing situation, so we tried again the next day, and it went much better. In today's practice, everyone tried partner.
Put my dick in the bitch plane. Yeah, rats coming in evergreen. on this dot in that bitch a red bone. Yeah, put on my dick in the bitch plate.
Do 100 layers of Takis. Say lay. Hopefully I got enough Takis to do this. 1, 2, 3, 10, 19, 21, 27, 28, 35, 38, 39, 47, 48, 49, 50. I'm halfway in and I ran out of blue Takis. 51, 52, 53, 60, 70, 73, 78, 80, 90, 91, 92, 94, 95, 98, 99, 100. 100 layers of Takis. What should we do 100 layers of next? Do 100 layers of Takis. Say.
The Rock once tried to rip a man's tongue out of his mouth. When Dwayne Johnson was on the Miami football team, he blew up at his teammate Kevin Patrick, who was always heckling him. The Rock said, "Me and Kevin were in the coach's office, and he was talking shit as always. But this time I just lost it. It was like a movie fight. The desk got turned over, stuff was flying all over the place, and he wouldn't stop talking. So I decided to pull his tongue out. I stuffed my big old hand into his mouth and had a couple of fingers around his tongue. I was really serious about pulling it out, but I couldn't quite get a hold of it. Eventually I gave up, the fight ended, and 2 minutes later we were hugging each other. It was so dumb." The Rock once tried...
What takes longer? A 24-hour challenge? A 1,000-minute challenge?
I'm not great at math.
100,000-second challenge? Or 1/400th of a year challenge?
1/400th of a year challenge?
Yo, if you get it wrong, you gotta fall off the line and you lose everything.
I feel, dude, 100,000 seconds sounds like a lot.
24 hours, 1,000 minutes, 100,000 seconds, or 1/400th of a year.
100,000 seconds.
Are you sure?
Yes.
For $100, the correct answer is... not 24 hours, it's 100,000 seconds!
Oh,
you got it right!
Thank God, thank God.
What takes longer? A 24...
Anime jokes, part 10. Yo, bro, you won't believe who I saw at the park yesterday. Who'd you see? Bro, I saw Don. Don from Hunter x Hunter? Yes, bro, but he was so angry. Why? Because he lost his kite. Get it?
These are famous celebrities' last words, starting off with X. On June 18th, 2018, he decided to go to the ATM to take out some money. He was then followed by a black SUV to a motorsport shop. After a few hours of being there, he went back outside and still noticed that the SUV was sitting there. 2 men jumped out of the SUV and demanded X give them his car. When he tried to fight back, he was shot in the neck 3 times. His last words were, "What the F is going on?" Next is Juice WRLD. After landing at the Midway airport, Juice suffered a severe seizure, and this was caused by an overdose of painkillers. His few last words are actually unknown, but his last words to his fans were, "I love you more than life." These are famous celebrities.
Put a photo in it, you gotta kill it, yeah. Click, ooh, 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 ooh. The clip is CEE through. What all do you want from me? ARs and on 2, 2, 3s. Get around with me, you see I'm hot on 500 degrees. Heard he caught a body, what that does not mean to me. Got 2 on me, got 2 on me. Plug in, yes, who on me? Put a photo in it, you got
iPhone or mystery bucket?
iPhone?
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I guess the mystery bucket is mine. Ooh, $10,000. Ooh, archery. Okay. Ooh, lolly rocket. This is cool. Ooh, cactus toy. I like.
Wait, what? Can we change?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The mystery bucket is mine. iPhone or mystery?
Do you want free Robux? Well, click on my profile picture on the bottom.
3 shocking facts about Chandler Hallow. Number 3, Chandler used to work as a janitor for Mr. Beast, then started appearing in Mr. Beast videos because fans really liked him. Number 2, Chandler started dating Lauren Farquhar, who was the sister of Chris' wife, in 2018, but broke up in 2020, and he married Cara Davis in 2021. Number 1, Chandler has 5 siblings, Jordan, Zach, and Mike, and 2 sisters, Hannah and Cassidy.
Elevator challenge.
Name a car that starts with S.
A car that starts with
5,
S.
4, 3,
Skoda.
Okay, here we go. Name a country that starts with S.
Spain.
Oh!
Name a food brand that starts with S. 5, 4, 3.
Food brand, what's food brand?
Like where you buy food from. 2.
Sainsbury's.
Okay, good. Name an animal that starts with S. 5, 4, 3. Ah, you really are, you know, you really are. Name an object that starts with S. 5, 4, 3. Oh, that was way too easy. Okay, how much money did you get? 100.
Why are your settings like this? These aren't even the default settings.
Waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call them mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put the shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about?
Did you guys know that anytime you see someone doing parkour or trample that it's all fake? That's right, everything you're seeing me do right now has all been staged. I actually have my own personal green suit that does all my flips for me and I just edit them out. It's great because I can get all these views and put zero work in. We make a really good team. Did you guys know that
people who took laziness to another level? This person was too lazy to mow their lawn, so they just attached their lawnmower to their flagpole. Genius. There is no way this gym exists. An escalator for 5 steps? Come on now. This person asked their mother to bring their charging cord downstairs. So what does she do? Attaches it to the dog and tells her to shout at her dog. Nice. This pathway is the perfect example of human laziness. But let's be honest, we would all use this shortcut. Hop into bed and forget to turn your lights off? No problem. Just get a laser pointer and have your cat do it. And lastly, this dad was too lazy to set up a Christmas tree. On the bright side, at least it'll smell good. People who took laziness to another level. This person...
Eat Takis with blue and red ranch? Say nay! Comment your favorite food combination down below and I might just try yours next. Let's try one by itself. Just a little ranch.
Do you want free Robux? Well, click on my profile.
Today, I'm going to be giving $100 to the first person who tries KSI and Logan Paul's crime.
Will you try this drink for me? Joe, give this drink a try for me? No? No? Would you be willing to try this drink for me?
Okay,
Will you be willing to give this drink a try for me?
Oh, fine, yeah.
Heck, yes. Cut that thing open. Let's give it a try. Bro. It is actually good. For you. Wait, you're not joking? No. The drink is yours. The money's yours. Have a great day.
Today,
This is Johnny attempting to stand for 48 hours straight for the weirdly hardest challenge he's ever done. Literally after 3 hours, the blood rushing to Johnny's ankles was causing so much pain he felt the need to sit. So he did the next best thing by squatting, which only made things worse. By the 12-hour mark, Johnny's legs, feet, and lower back were completely numb and the challenge turned mental. Throughout the night, he was tormented by his bed and he was too stubborn to stop so soon. When he realized he's within arm's reach of playing video games and watching movies, he was able to tune out the pain and focus on the TV. After somehow making it through the night, he had the confidence to survive the day. With all of us coming in to talk to him and eat, Johnny noticed the challenge was starting to fly by. That was until the next night where he was all alone, in pain, looking at the bed, and by the 32-hour mark, Johnny was ready to call it quits.
I can't do this anymore. I'm going to bed.
This is Johnny attempting to...
These are 3 of the NBA's weirdest bans. And first, we got the only jersey number that's banned from the league. When Dennis Rodman signed with the Mavs, the only jersey number he wanted was 69. But when Commissioner David Stern found out, he killed all the fun, banning the number and forcing Rodman to wear number 70. Now, in number 2, players aren't the only ones who deal with bans, because this drunk fan ruined alcohol for everyone. Yeah, this one drink caused the malice at the palace, and thus the no alcohol rule was born, banning fans from buying booze in the 4th quarter. But this ain't the only thing fans got banned. Because of number 3, they got players kicked off of Twitter. Back in the late 2000s, players were tweeting things like this. And after fans started complaining, the NBA stepped in and banned players from tweeting while inside the arena. These are 3...
Let's see what happens if you do this, guys. So, my arm out, tickle, tickle. Let's see what happens if you do this, guys. So,
You guys ever wonder why so many young WWE fans have birthdays exactly 9 months after WrestleMania? Well, I'll tell you why. Because their parents were at home and they were watching in awe, feeling full of passion, electricity, because they were watching the jabroni beating, pie eating, trailblazing, eyebrow raising, the Rock's in the ring, no ifs, ands, or maybes. Come on, mama, we got no choice but to start making rock babies.
Does a boomerang actually come back? I don't know, but I wanted to find out. I started trying immediately, and every single time the boomerang was flying and flying without ever coming back at me. I tried different grips and pinch styles, but absolutely nothing changed. And right when I was getting desperate, thinking my boomerang was probably broken, I decided to do some research. I tried pinching the boomerang in a completely different way, using thumb and index finger. Another huge mistake I was making was the way I was keeping the boomerang. The sticker side has always to stay up. And finally, we should snap the wrist to give the boomerang as much rotation speed as possible. And literally, as soon as I did that, I started to see the first good results. And after running around for about half an hour, this happened.
Yes!
Let's freaking go. That's a move.
I want to be in the world record book amongst the greatest to ever live. The guy that put all those straws in his mouth. The girl with the longest fingernails. And Dave, the guy who broke 62 eggs in 30 seconds with his head. Wait, I have a head. I could break this record. I started training to break 63 eggs with my head in 30 seconds. The rollover, the smackaroo, even the twister. I practice all the techniques. I was becoming the LeBron James of egg breaking. But even LeBron has his low moments. The training broke me. Just like I was about to break these eggs. At egg 1, nothing could stop me. Egg 12, my forehead started to sting. Oh, my head! By egg 25, I started to lose my confidence, but then I imagined my face in the record book, and I knew I had to keep fighting. I'm also trying to get in the record book by making the world's largest pizza when I hit 10 million subscribers. So subscribe. Eggs 35 and beyond, I literally remember nothing. But apparently this happened. I did it! I want to be in the world record book amongst the greatest to ever live. The guy...
If you guys want some free V-Bucks or even Robux, go to my YouTube.
Hello, I made it. Hey! What are you doing? Taking off my shoes? Don't bother. Okay. Let's go upstairs and play some video games. Oh, and Mom, can you bring us up some snacks? Of course, honey. Coming right up. Jesse, supper's ready! What are you doing? Your mom said supper's ready. Oh, it doesn't matter. We can go whenever. What are you doing? Sitting down for supper? You don't have to sit at the table. Let's go eat upstairs. Now where are you going? I'm going to put my plate in the dishwasher. Don't worry, my mom will come get it later. Hello, I made it. Hey!
Watch this video before it's 2023. You're here, which means you're right on time. This video is going to be set on private on the 31st of December 2022 and will be set to public on December 31st, 2023. Like the video to claim your spot and comment something.
This girl was known as the ugliest bride in the world, but you will seriously not believe what she looks like now. So in 2011, this couple posted their wedding photos to Facebook and it instantly went viral. Every news page across the world was calling her the world's ugliest bride. Every person was commenting how she was ugly, extremely overweight, and how she had a receding hairline at just 30 years old. This took a toll on her mental health and she was extremely depressed. Things only got worse when her husband left her right after they had a baby together. This completely changed her outlook on life and she finally decided to turn her life around. So she worked out every single day for 4 years straight, but you won't believe what she looks like now. Before I show you, I found an app that allows you to prank your friends by spamming them at maximum speed. Just press the link in my comments, but don't use it for bad. This is what she looks like today, I'm not kidding. She had the biggest glow up anyone's ever seen. This girl was
Do you want free Robux?
During a WWE match, a moment was so perfectly timed that some fans didn't believe it actually happened. On an episode of Raw in 2016, Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt were put in a tag team match against Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio. Wyatt and Del Rio were the legal men, and at one point, the Eater of Worlds hit Sister Abigail. Sheamus tried to break up Bray's pin, only for Wyatt to point and have Roman Reigns take the Celtic Warrior down with a spear, allowing Bray and Roman to win the match. During a WWE match,
This is the hardest challenge on YouTube. Only 1% of people will find me. If you're up for the challenge, double tap this.
Daughters get her mom's engagement ring tested.
What are you doing? What are we doing here?
My mommy wants to see if her diamond's real or
Why
not.
wouldn't
I
it be
bet fake,
real?
but let's see if it's real.
Fine, here, see if it's real then.
Better be real. Paid a lot of money for it.
Better be real.
Can you hold on to this? Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? Oh, this is indicating it's a simulator. I'm gonna try another diamond tester and see what happens. Okay, I washed it. Can you hold it again?
Yeah, for a new ring. I don't know if this is real. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, thank God.
It's real.
It's real.
Okay.
Daughters get her.
Want free Robux? Hear me out.
People who embarrassingly expose themselves. James Hydra claimed he had psychic powers and could control things with his mind. But one day, James Bondy, who made a career out of exposing magic tricks, asked him to prove that he was actually psychic, and if he could, he would give him $10,000. James Hydrick agreed, so the other James placed packing peanuts around the book, so he could catch him if he was just blowing the paper, and here's what happened. He claimed that he couldn't do the trick because the packing peanuts and the studio lights were causing an interference with his powers.
This man spent 7 days underwater, and you won't believe what happened to him. The professional daredevil and magician, David Blaine, spent...
I made Logan Paul and KSI a commercial for their new drink, Prime, in my living room. I started by using a fish tank to get some epic splashing and underwater shots. Then I tossed fruits for each flavor into the air using a plastic bag. The biggest challenge for this commercial was fitting all 5 flavors into a 15-second video, but I think we were able to make it work. Here are the final results.
I bet you won't be able to find me without cheating. I'm not even kidding. This is gonna be really hard. If you're up for the challenge, double tap this video. Okay, close your eyes in 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes. No, seriously, close them. I'm gonna go hide now. Okay, I found the perfect spot. Open your eyes. You can only subscribe if you found me without cheating. I bet you won't be able to find me without cheating. I'm not even kidding. This is gonna be really hard. If you're up for the challenge, double tap this video. Okay.
Oh, it's getting late. I should probably go home before my parents beat me up. Aww. Why don't you...
Genius People Who Beat the System, Part 6. First, this TikToker lives in LA and there was a movie being shot right by his house, so he decided to sneak onto the set. He made his way right in and explored the set before stopping to get tons of amazing free food. Next, a kid was playing GTA 5 when he decided he wanted to take a nice relaxing bath. But he still wanted to continue playing, so he FaceTimed his PlayStation so he could still play while in the bath. Next, a man from China bought a first-class plane ticket which came with access to a VIP lounge that had free food. He rescheduled his flight over 300 times in a year so he could enjoy over 300 free meals. After finally getting caught, he canceled his ticket and still got a full refund. Next, a girl woke up and decided she really didn't want to go to work. So she turned on her flat iron to high heat and put a thermometer up to it and sent her boss this text to avoid having to go to work. Genius People Who Beat this.
I heard this quote the other day that I want to share with you guys now.
Come here. I need your help. I need your help. Please, come here.
Did you know, in 2011, Mark Henry was told to go out to the ring and wrestle a match against Sin Cara. However, Sin Cara never came out, and the entire thing was a prank pulled on Mark Henry. Henry felt disrespected and became so mad that he was going to quit WWE. Vince McMahon later apologized, but thought that the anger Mark Henry experienced would make for a great character. This then created the Hall of Pain storyline that eventually led to Henry becoming the World Heavyweight Champion. Did you know?
I've always wanted to go to the Super Bowl, but the tickets cost $70,000. So I try to sneak in every year. Last year I was brutally rejected by security. Sorry. That went horribly wrong. But this year's different. I have this trick that I use called the AirTag trick. The AirTag trick. At gate 1, I slip.
A wrestler quit WWE because he couldn't afford to work for them. While big-name wrestlers can make a lot of money, less popular wrestlers don't make nearly as much. Additionally,
I've always wanted to go to the Super Bowl, but
a wrestler quit WWE because he couldn't afford to work for them. While big-name wrestlers can make a lot of money,
Six figures on a single watch. Millions customizing supercars. These are the top 10 stupidly expensive things LaMelo Ball owns. And first, we got the most expensive chain in LaMelo's entire collection. His #1 UFO necklace, covered in ultra-rare vivid blue diamonds. And this thing is no joke. It cost LaMelo over $150,000. Yeah, the kid went big. But sometimes, balling out can go horribly wrong. 'Cause he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on the most stupidly expensive NFTs I've ever... Oh, whatever the hell this thing is. $16,000 on a damn zombie dog. That's a lot of money to drop us some damn JPEGs. But it's not even close to Melo's most expensive NFTs. Because in June of 2002, Bored Apes, which are worth $220,000 each. Jesus. What the hell's wrong to promote his NFT business and become a billionaire? But we'll get to that a little later. See, in 2020, while our boy was balling out in Australia, he was looking to cruise around the Outback in style. So he went out and copped an ultra rare, one of one Australian pony. Yeah, and with a whopping 1 horsepower, this thing will knock your boots off. That's why it cost LaMelo over $24,000. But hey, that's just the cheapest ride LaMelo owns. Because this kid is addicted to customize. See, it all started with SCC Motors told him to pimp his ride.
Introducing Welcome Unlimited from Verizon at our best price ever. Just $30 per line, only from Verizon.
Look, Bo owned this car for only a day before he got bored with it. So he took it to Champion Motoring. They gave his Rolls Royce an upgrade. They took it from this to this. And after all the mods, Melo's bill was over $100,000. But this wasn't even his most expensive transformation, because the mods that he slapped onto his Lambo truck to the shop for a complete makeover, wrapping the whole thing in satin pearl orange. But as soon as Melo saw his new car, he was like, nah, that's not it. So he took it back to the shop and had him start from scratch. A fluorescent yellow wrap, 24-inch wheels, a 1016 Industries wide-body kit. Melo had everything swapped, dropping $252,000 on customizations alone. That is 26. Melo's garage is worth over $1.6 million. Damn, this man is out of his... Oh, damn, what the hell was that? Oh yeah, that's LaMelo's in Doll. Clearly, LaMelo likes shiny things. But don't get it twisted, because...
Epic, what have you done? Look, we're all for weekly Fortnite, and apparently only the item shop.
That literally just eat good.
What?
Jump.
Could you
possibly lift?
No, I don't.
I've got it. I've got 2.
I can use it now. On the kids under us.
Jesse, mate.
The new item.
Let's see what she can do.
That's...
I've got 3 kills. I've got 3 kills.
What have I just seen? Just look at all the loot. Well, this update's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's see if I get this res off. There's a lot of people around, and I lost all my cover for some reason. Not pointing fingers at anyone.
We're good. Now the problem is we don't have any more of the junk revs, but we now know what they're capable of.
Okay, right outside.
I think
2. Dead. 1 more.
Correct him. Oh, if he popped me there, that was literally the end of the video. We would have been in the sheets. Correct him. Nope.
Alright, what are we doing today, Addie? We are going to get some duds. So, drop it to space bar. Yeah. Okay. W. So what's your favorite part about this place? I don't know. Getting guns? I don't know. I like shooting people. Colorful, yeah. Okay, so then by the blue.
There's people in the air.
I don't have a gun. Oh my god, there was bad people.
They don't have a gun either.
I know, I see it.
I got one.
Okay, Jared, get the... Where is it? Oh, it's up there. Oh, it's in a chest. Yeah, I want it. If I get killed, oh my gosh, that would be bad. White. Oh yeah, right there. Over here? Oh, I want that ammo. Wait, go find Jared. Oh, there's Jared. Jared, I got some chuggies.
Okay, I have a big pot.
A big pot?
Just behind you.
Oh, thank you.
We gotta go to phone or else we're gonna die.
I know. Hold on, Kayla's doing something.
I'm being
Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, I got him! The first time ever! This is my first time killing a real bad guy! Ah!
There's another guy. There's another guy.
Another guy. Wait, what? Hey, okay, I'm scared.
Oh, don't be scared. He's 20 feet.
Where?
Right here. He's in the bush. Shoot the bush.
Bush? Well, where, Bush?
He's right here. He's right here. See him? He's throwing a grenade.
Hey!
You got this. He's 1 HP. Literally 1 HP. You got this. You got this.
I got him! Oh, yeah, med kits!
So good, Addie.
Thanks. Hey, Jared, have some light ammo and me ammo you bought?
Right there.
No. Oh. Okay, Jared, I'm coming. I got it. Be ready to get me out the car. What's the fast car? Yes, please, let's please. Minnie! Oh no!
Sorry, I didn't do something.
Hey!
I know.
I got him! I got 3 times! Oh, yes, Mom, are you watching this?
Okay, I'm getting a good shot.
Jared's gaming a good shotgun.
Do you want to drive a car?
Okay. Purple, I love it.
Hit W and use the mouse.
Okay.
Drive us
Yeah,
down.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Hit W and then
Whoa, man. This is kind of hard. Fast cars are...
Want me to drive?
I can do it. It's okay. Oh! Jared.
there's people at the building.
I don't want to go on 21. No. I'm scared.
Addie, you got sniped.
Jared! No! Jared, come here!
He's a missing.
Oh no.
Jared, no, it's fine. You can get it.
Put us in a cone and go. He got one.
I'm dirty HP. Jared, go.
Do the little hamster butt.
Yes!
So, alright, hit 5. Alright, so hit
Five.
1.
Okay, I need that.
Jared needs maps.
I have none.
Jared has no maps.
Alright.
The guy over there.
I don't want to do this!
Go.
We're winning. What?
Oh! No, I died! Yes! Oh,
We got him.
yes, Jared, let's go! Yeah! Let's go, Jared, you can do this! Woo!
Wow, look at those cars.
Wow!
Guess how much HP is. Look at how much HP.
3 HP! Jared, pop your minis!
Got him.
Yeah, let's go, Jared.
He can get you in Slurpee.
Yeah.
He can get you in Slurpee.
Yes! Maybe I can get the pink car. I like pink, it's my favorite color. Thank you. Oh, no, I don't want to do this.
You got it. Just think about it. Victory Royale.
And then I'll win the game. Yeah! There's people here, Kayla. I don't want to do this. Jared, where's all the people at? Jared, where are you just playing with me? If you don't know where the people are,
I know there's people in Slurpee,
we're in the circle. That's good though. Jared. Oh, I want the fishing pole. Definitely the fishing pole. I don't know. Fish? Hey! Oh, Jared, we got 6 builds.
Yeah, I don't have that much.
Alright, look for, alright, sit up there. Look for people.
Right here, look.
Hey!
Oh no, they're building.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you losing the fishing pole? I didn't do anything.
Hey!
Ah! Okay, what do we do with this? Where's the gun?
In the zone.
Yeah, he's in zone. It's gonna die up. Oh, Kayla?
We need Jared.
Yeah.
No, you can't rest. Just go.
Woo.
Wait, you can rest. Tell her I need Matt immediately.
Jared needs Matt's Millie. Woo. That's one person. I'm ready, Kayla. Shoot. I want the mini. Oh.
Minnie's in a bandy.
Yes, I want Minnie's in a bandy. Oh, Scorio.
Died.
Oh no, Jared died. No, my God, he's shooting at it. I wanna do this.
Who underpumped him in the face? What do you gotta say? Say GG's only.
GG's only.
What'd you get us?
This is a bird dog. It's a tender inside a brioche bun covered with toppings like honey barbecue sauce, Napa slaw, and beer cheese.
Like a grown-up chicken tendy.
It's everything I ever wanted inside a bun.
Except for French fries.
Nope, it has those too.